do not blame a man for what comes to his mind. Because most of the time, you do not necessarily choose the ideas that come to your mind. Blame a man for the ideas he keeps in his mind. Because with that, you have the choice. It's your choice. It's my choice. What should I keep in my mind? I may not have decided what came, but what did I keep? So in the mind, anything can come and anything can go. But the question is, which of those ideas do you keep? So to think in your mind means that the thoughts could be temporary. It may be temporary because you didn't choose the thoughts. But to think in your heart is the thoughts that came to your mind that you further kept and embedded in your heart. So the mind can be likened to the weather. They say as changeable as the weather. It means that it may be like this or like that. Today, Ghana, in fact, last night was quite cold. I don't know about you. But is Ghana cold? So Ghana can be cold today and hot tomorrow. Weather is changeable. But the climate is the weather pattern over about 40 years. That's the heart. The mind is what came to my mind today. The heart is what have I been keeping in my mind for a long time. So you are not what came to your mind today. You are what you've been keeping in your mind for a long time. So as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. He may not be what he's thinking in his mind. But if he has been thinking that thing in his mind for 40 years, for 20 years, for 5 years, now it is what he's thinking in his heart. And that is exactly what he is. That is why when you meet a man and have a discussion with him for 10 to 15 minutes, you know who he is. Do you know why? For what abounds in your heart must come out of your mouth. You see, we are not saying that everything that comes out of your mouth has abounded in your heart. It's different. We're saying that what has abounded in your heart will come out of your mouth. This is what we are saying. When your mother is cooking soup in a saucepan, if the soup overflows because of boiling, it will pour out. So, out of the abundance of boiling, the soup will pour out. But soup does not only come out of the saucepan with boiling. You can fetch the soup out. What we are saying is that if the thing has abounded in your heart, it will come out. Yet, not everything that came out abounded. So, if someone is going to talk to you for 15 minutes or 10 minutes, he may try to impress you with things in his mind that is not in his heart. Because what is in his mind is not him. But for 15 minutes, something will abound from his heart. So your heart is you. Your heart has gotten to that point where you don't even decide any longer. So about 90% of the things you do every day, you didn't decide. Because you have been doing them for so long, it has become you. If you want to control what happens to your heart, then start controlling what you keep in your mind. That is exactly why the Bible says transformation comes by renewing your mind. This program we are having is an attempt to renew our minds. My mind has been